Hi guys, welcome to yet another Fight Fighters episode. This kind of took forever to get another Fight Fighters episode, but whatever. But yeah. Today we have Henry Stickmin versus Among Us Imposter. So yeah, go ahead and check out all the other Fight Fighters episodes and go ahead and check out the Fight Fighters X. Kirby versus Yoshi. Um, Fight Fighters X episode. You should totally check that out. But yeah, let's get started with Henry Stickmin's feats. So Henry's a stick figure, and he might look weak because he is a stick figure, but really he's not. His strength is unbelievable. He literally destroyed the Top Hat rocket ship just by yelling. Like, that's impossible. And his speed is pretty good too. He dodged with the Sonic shoes. He's not really used to them yet, but with the Sonic shoes, he disappeared in a blink of an eye. Which is he's basically FTL. So yeah, durability. So durability. So yeah. That's all of his fails. All of his fails is a bunch of fails where he just takes damage and he survives somehow, even though he dies in those fails, but whatever. His IQ is his weakness. His weakness is his wait, can't pronounce it. Insane. Wait, can't pronounce it. But let's say that Henry Stickmin is just not very smart. He wastes his time playing games, and he asked Charles to in the Charles and Henry and Charles ending complete mission. Um, Charles sets up a TV, and everybody gets extracted, but only to only get um extracted himself. Oh, and also, he can actually hypnotize people just by dancing. So the distraction dance and fleeing the complex, he distract like two guards and Ellie just by doing a dance. And also, he literally in the top hat rocket ship, he did a distraction dance with Ellie, and that literally distracted the whole um that distracted the whole cafeteria. So yeah, that's pretty much Henry. And now let's move on to the Among Us imposter. So Among Us imposter is really a crewmate. This is lore hidden in the hide and seek mode, where the crewmate is acting just off, and he starts killing everyone. That's in the hide and seek mode for Among Us. But this isn't game theory. This is Fight Fighters. So yeah, I also recommend checking out the Cartoon Fight Club episode of Henry Stickmin versus Among Us, because guess what? They know better than me. So yeah. But anyways, so Among Us Imposter. Back to Among Us Imposter. So first off, IQ. The Among Us Imposter is very, very confident in thinking that he's not the imposter. He makes a lot of crewmates, the imposter makes a lot of crewmates think that he's the imposter. He's very good at faking it. Also, he has a bunch of weapons, including his own including the imposter's own tongue. So he has a knife, a gun, his own tongue. He can also shapeshift into other crewmates or other people, or into his enemy or opponent. He also has a lot of killing fast, killing with reflexes super fast, and yeah. Basically, we haven't seen any of his speed feats or his strength feats or his durability because first of all, in strength, we haven't seen any strength of the Among Us imposter or anything except IQ and reflexes and killing and skills, experience with killing and stuff. So yeah, that's Henry and imposter. Now let's get ready for the fight. This battle will take place on 2 Among Us maps, and will begin in 3, 2, 1.
Henry! Stickmin.
So the winner is Henry Stickmin. So yeah, basically, the thing I want to point out first is that because I was using a composite Henry. If we were using a composite Henry, and if Henry's weakness was just high enough, the imposter would just take the win. But here's the problem: just Henry Stickmin is just too. It just has a way better item arsenal, and is actually has more strength and more speed. The Among Us imposter does not have any strength or speed feats. He only has IQ, skills, and experience feats like killing. In his own tongue, Henry can just grab it at. So yeah, in imposter, we never seen the imposter's gun run out of bullets, but the gun wasn't enough. Also, whatever sword Henry ever used could just break the knife easily. Like that's like Henry's just too much for the imposter to handle. Stick figure versus Among Us imposter. Yeah, Henry would just take the win. Okay, so like I said at the beginning, in of Henry's weakness was higher, like 100%. Um, like just the imposter would take the win, just to be enough to take the win. But since we're using a composite Henry from a certain ending, and we're using like the powerful Henry, and we're using and his ends and his weakness is lowered down, he's just gonna win this fight, man. Well, there you have it. The winner of this Fight Fighters episode is Henry Stickmin. Or Stickmin, whatever. Okay. Yeah. Thanks for watching this episode of Fight Fighters. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell, stuff. And yeah, you'll get notified when I upload my videos and stuff. So yeah, peace out.